Welcome to Cupid's Logic, where love meets predictive intelligence. We decode attraction, conflict, attachment, and compatibility, so you can know if it will last before you commit.
Welcome to Cupid's Logic. I am your host, Craig Pruitt, and today we are diving into the 6-marker alignment audit, a 10-minute mental prism check you can use tonight to forecast your relationship's 1-year risk. Are you ready for the truth?
Picture this. Chemistry that lights up a room, texts that arrive like little fireworks, weekends that feel effortless, and underneath it all, a nagging doubt that won't go away. You're not imagining things. That split between feeling and structure is where most people quietly lose a year they can't get back.
Here's the promise. In 10 minutes, I'll walk you through 6 specific markers that, together, predict whether chemistry is likely to become a lasting connection or a fast-fading crash. This is not woo. These are measurable signals you can check without turning your life into a spreadsheet. If you want the full PRISM checklist, we'll point you to cupidslogic.com at the end.
Section 1. Attachment sync and conflict repair capacity. 2 markers that quietly turbocharge risk when they're out of alignment.
Marker 1. Attachment sync. If one partner leans anxious and the other leans avoidant, what feels like attraction becomes a cycle of pursuit and withdrawal. The anxious partner feels more insecure, the avoidant partner pulls back, and each interaction increases doubt. Quick self-check. Do you often feel reassurance is temporary? Does your partner minimize emotional closeness when you ask for it? Do you tighten up instead of asking for what you need? These are small signals with big consequences.
Marker 2. Conflict repair capacity. Early repair looks boring on paper, but it's a stability superpower. Couples who can acknowledge a hurt, apologize, and actually change behavior recover faster. Watch for signs of low repair, long, silent withdrawals after arguments, responses that escalate rather than soothe, or recurring fights that end with vague promises and no follow-through. Ask yourself, after a tense moment, does the relationship reset quickly, or do the same resentments come back? If repair is weak, small problems compound into relationship debt.
Section 2. Future architecture, digital trust, and emotional intensity versus stability. This is where attraction runs into reality, and the details matter. Marker 3. Future architecture alignment. Chemistry ignores logistics. Long-term relationships don't. Do your values align on money habits, kids, and location? Does one of you picture a city life while the other longs for a small town? Quick checklist. 2 sentences on kids, 3 on finances, and where you want to live in 5 years. If these conversations feel impossible or keep getting postponed, that's a red flag. Not because you have to be identical, but because misalignment here creates structural pressure that romantic chemistry can't fix.
Marker 4. Digital trust and behavioral signals. Small online behaviors often reveal larger patterns of openness and secrecy. Examples: secretive accounts, inconsistent stories about time spent, or a partner who minimizes their past interactions online. These behaviors are only a problem when they connect to avoidance or deception, but they're worth noting. Ask, does their digital life match their words? Do you feel calm or suspicious scrolling through their messages? Digital mismatch is a slow-acting toxin.
Marker 5. Emotional intensity versus stability. High emotional intensity can feel like love at first sight, but intensity without baseline stability is volatile. Look for gaps in neuroticism and emotional regulation. If one partner is highly reactive and the other is emotionally steady, intimacy can swing between ecstatic and exhausted. Ask yourself, do emotional highs lead to deeper closeness, or do they burn out into avoidant patterns? Consistent calmness plus warmth beats dramatic intensity when your goal is 1-year survival.
Section 3. Repair history, the cost of ignoring, and the mini audit you can run tonight. Let's talk trajectory.
Marker 6. Repair history and trajectory. Patterns are the best predictor of future behavior. If past partners report the same issues, or if you notice a repeating arc in your current relationship, treat that as trajectory data. One-off mistakes happen. Repeated patterns that go unaddressed do not.
The cost of ignoring these markers, what starts as a small mismatch, becomes a compound problem. Unchecked attachment mismatch fuels cling and withdrawal. Poor repair capacity turns minor disagreements into trust deficits. Misaligned futures create resentments that feel impossible to resolve. Digital secrecy corrodes emotional safety. Emotional intensity without regulation results in emotional exhaustion. Left alone, these problems don't politely disappear. They calcify into reasons you'll wish you asked the harder questions sooner.
So, how do you run a 5-step mini audit tonight? Step 1. Score attachment sync. On a scale of 1 to 5, how comfortable do you both feel asking for what you need? Step 2. Score repair capacity. How quickly and sincerely do you reset after conflict? Step 3. Map future architecture. 3 quick statements. Kids, money, location. Do they align or diverge? Step 4. Note 3 digital trust behaviors that make you feel secure or insecure. Step 5. Evaluate emotional stability. Are highs followed by recovery or collapse? Add your scores. 0 to 10 is low risk. 11 to 20 is moderate risk. 21 plus is structural misalignment requiring conversation or professional support. This is a mental shortcut, not a verdict. Use it to guide an honest conversation or to reach for deeper tools like the PRISM report.
Recap. 6 markers: attachment sync, conflict repair, future architecture, digital trust, emotional intensity versus stability, and repair history give you a reliable snapshot of 1-year risk. If you discover misalignment, you have options: start the conversation, slow down commitment, or seek targeted support. The point isn't to be cold, it's to be strategic with your heart so you don't lose years to predictable problems. Are you ready for the truth?
If you want a ready-made version of this audit, visit cupidslogic.com to run the full PRISM checklist, get tailored guidance, and see how these markers combine into a compatibility forecast. Use the checklist as probabilistic guidance, not a court ruling, and consider a relationship professional before making major decisions. Visit cupidslogic.com to start your PRISM audit now. Thanks for listening to Cupid's Logic. Remember, you're not bad at relationships. You've been flying blind.
This has been Cupid's Logic. Stop flying blind in love. Visit cupidslogic.com and let the PRISM engine reveal what your relationship data already knows.